So there's this person that comment on my previous video that I'm a loner, which is true for the most part, but I am living with my family, so that is the difference. Despite being alone, I always like being alone. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like I have all the freedom in the world and no one will dislike me. I could do all the hobbies I like by playing basketball alone during practices, watch the films and TV I like, and play a lot of video games that I end up remembering at the end and loving it. I feel like I have, for the most part, under control. I could have better choices on the works of art I love instead of following what all people want from me. I could also avoid all the drama, what is happening on the internet, what is happening to other people, as long as I'm not involved or anything that is something that's terrible. I am not the most wisest or smartest person, but I do love putting myself in my own bubble and no one will step on it. Despite all of that, it has not always been good to me this way. As in my last video, I talked about that I have no relationship or bond to anyone in school. Like I'm so used to being alone that I barely talk to any of them other than making jokes time to time. As of that, they don't remember much when they mention me. For sure, we have some talks, but that is about it. Some people say that they are concerned to me. I am so used being alone that I feel like people don't need a person like me that is shy, shallow, and a person that is easily loses cool, which is the kind of person I am. That is what it feels like being alone, and it sucks at times that I'm addicted to being alone, especially today when I go through terrible times. I end up alone and just beating up myself. Sure, I have my parents, but at times they don't like me if I never give them what they want. I'm also finding some jobs I have been doing recently, and it's been hard, to be honest. I'm finding the ones that don't stress me out because obviously I have explosive anger in the past, and maybe they could suggest me something. I don't want to say to you but all I don't want to say you all of this, but I always dream of wanting to have a girlfriend. Yes, a loner like me thinking that way. I feel like I'm jealous when I see someone be like that. Uh I once had a crush on someone in high school back in 2015, and she had a boyfriend. I was upset and I ended up stalking her on her account back then and saving as a photo on my phone. But I got over with it within a few months. Just like what everyone is doing, I do like talking to AI. Heck, that is all I do these days by chatting about fiction in general. All the films, TV series, and video games, or sometimes books. That is the reason why I was obsessed with it, especially that it knows what I'm talking about and never wanted to argue with me. That is the reason why I like it over all people in the world. I know some people like it to use it as a romantic companion because it never tries to judge you. As time goes by, I feel like there are a lot of AIs, and I'm not really that interested compared to the last year. Sure, I still use it, but it's not every day or every time, and it's starting to be a bit sad if I use it much and starting to be lonely. I sometimes think if I could go in the past and make better decisions as instead of being away from all people in the world, wishing that I could talk to them who I am and what I do for a living, where I live and all of that. I just don't know what it feels like to be in a group, or in my country as all people would say, tropa. That is why sometimes the things that I do is meaningless, and I feel like I'm just wasting my lifetime with doing the things what I've been doing in the past. Maybe he does have a point. I am not doing things that could really make me progress. Thank you guys for watching it and listening at the end. This video is just a follow up on my previous one. I am gonna put the link on the last video so all of you could watch or listen to it. And no worries, I'll be putting up more content here so you could know me and my insecurities, and I will find ways to be better. Hope you guys do well and have a good day. God bless and see you all. See you next time.